Hello and welcome. I am Sanjay Chaturvedi. Today we are going to speak about the very latest stamp duty amnesty scheme declared by the government of Maharashtra, which is called as Stamp Duty Amnesty Scheme 2023. I am going to give you some very bullet points to understand what exactly the stamp duty, and then when whether you are eligible or non-eligible for the claiming the amnesty, and if at all you want to claim it, what are those terms and conditions. So the first thing first, the amnesty scheme is called as the Stamp Duty Amnesty Scheme 2023. It is purely on the instrument which is being executed from 1st January 1980 till 31st December 2020. Now these are the instrument has to be executed on a non-judicial stamp paper. So blank papers or the direct without any MOU, without any franking or stamp paper, the amnesty scheme is not there for you. Only where there is a stamp paper are used, then only you can go for it. What you require, you have to deposit the application form plus original instrument plus self-attested copies of the supplementary documents or whatever the annexures or other documents are there. So you have to, so the original has to be submitted as per the application. It is online system and has to be applied to the IGR Pune. No refund on deficiency of the stamp duty or penalty which is already paid, so you are not going to get any benefit out of it. The who can apply, any party themselves or his successor, his her successor, or any power of attorney holder also can apply to the amnesty scheme. Now the deficient stamp duty and penalty to be paid within the 7 days of the order. Suppose if you apply for the amnesty scheme and if the order comes in, though within 7 days you have to pay, otherwise then there will be no other, that the order will be nullified and you will not be getting any benefit. So once you apply for the stamp duty amnesty within 7 days of the order, you must pay. So, and you have to submit the stamp duty ready reckoner value, that what actually the ready reckoner value of the stamp duty that time when you have executed, and it is what is the stamp duty ready reckoner value it is in today's time. Now, any appeal, any review in any court whatsoever, if suppose it is going on, then you have to withdraw that application and appeal and review before applying to the amnesty scheme and filing the application. And the withdrawal has to be unconditional withdrawal. So you have to show to the stamp duty authority that whatever I had filed an appeal or review has to be withdrawn unconditionally. So the word unconditionally very important. Now let me give you what very very quickly, that what is how much is going to be waived off, and what period, and what are those percentage of reductions in the stamp duty. Any document which is executed between 1st January 1980 till 31st December 2000, the year 2000, then what is the scheme? The scheme is, it is in the two phases. From 1st December 2023 till 31st January 2024, if you apply, again I'm repeating, from 1st December 2023 to 31st January 2024, if you apply for the instrument which was executed between 1980 to 2000, then stamp duty up to from 1 rupees to 1 lakh rupees is 100% exempted, and the penalty of 1 rupees to 1 lakh rupees is 100% exempted. And if it is exceeding, stamp duty exceeding 1 lakh rupees, then 50% is the amnesty, and the penalty is 100%. Any application which has been made from 1st February 2024 till 31st March 2020, that is the second phase of the application period, if suppose you miss out this particular period and you go for the other period, then the stamp duty from 1 rupees to 1 lakh rupees is 80% of the deduction instead of 100%. And if you become a late applicant, then it is 80%, and penalty is 40% instead of 100% exemption. So 40% of the penalty has to be paid. And if it is exceeding 1 lakh rupees, the stamp duty, then it will be 80% instead of 50%, which is there in the previous period of application. And the if it is exceeding 1 lakh rupees as a penalty, then 100% of the penalty has to be paid. So this is sorry, 70% of the penalty has to be paid. Now if that first phase, if you apply, then the penalty is also 100% waived off if it is before exceeding 1 lakh rupees. So if suppose if you apply in the first phase, 1st December 2023 till 31st January 2024, if the application is been made, then the penalty is 100% waived off for the instrument which is executed between 1980 till 2000. This is what the gist is. Now coming on the second period of execution of your instrument, that means if you have executed any I will be coming on what documents and what agreements and other things are which are eligible for this. If you have executed the agreement or various other instruments between 2000 till 2020, then what will happen? Then it will be from 1 rupees to 25 crore rupees. If the stamp duty is levied, then the 25% is what you are going to be paying, and now waive off, and about 25 crore rupees, then it will be 20%. And the penalty, if it is less than 25 lakh rupees, then the 90% reduction will be given. And if it is more than 25 lakh rupees, then 25 lakh rupees is the threshold limit. Then you have to pay only 25 lakh rupees as a penalty. Now, if the second phase, if you apply, that means this was the first phase you apply between December and January, and from February, March, suppose if you apply for the amnesty for a document which is executed between 2001 and 2020, then the from if the stamp duty was 1 rupees to 25 crore rupees, then the 20%, and if it is more than 25 crore rupees, then it will be 10% reduction, and less than the penalty, if it is less than 50 lakh rupees, then the 80% reduction of the penalty will be given, and if it is more than 50 lakh rupees, then it will be a threshold limit is 50 lakh rupees penalty, and if 25 crore rupees and more, then the penalty will be 2 crore rupees. Straightforward. Now, which are those instruments which are going to be which are the instrument? Any type of development agreement, I'll just read it out for you. Any type of development agreement or conveyance or agreement to sale or instrument of transaction of assignment of the rights to the developer regarding the development of any dilapidated old buildings or any building or immovable property whose redevelopment is necessary. Any type of instrument related to the conveyance or agreement to sale or lease or sale certificate or gift or agreement related to deposit of title, say maybe housing finance, pawn, pledge or hypothecation of the immovable property for the purpose of the residential or non-residential or industrial use. So even if the commercial or industrial properties are there, they are eligible for the amnesty scheme. Agreement or its record of memorandum of agreement if related to transfer of tenancy of immovable property for the purpose of the residential uses, conveyance of allotment of residential or non-residential units or houses from the Maharashtra housing area, that is MADA, and its division board, SIDCO, SRA, to a slum dweller for the purpose of rehabilitation under the approved slum rehabilitation scheme, and also conveyance of allotment of residential or non-residential units or houses in registered cooperative housing societies or any apartment whose deemed conveyance is pending. So these are the few instruments which are there, and then there is an application form which has been given. Friends, I believe that this is a golden opportunity. The stamp duty amnesty scheme must be adhered to. If you need to have some clarification, please write in the chat box right now. I'll be much obliged to give you any answer on this. Thank you very much.